Hey, Blessed Tribe, it's Coach Jess. I'm back again with another mental health motivational word. On today, I just want to say welcome. If this is your first time, make sure that you subscribe before you leave. If you are a returning subscriber, I just want to say I love you, I love you, I love you. I appreciate you guys. You guys keep me going. You guys keep me encouraged. You guys allow me to understand that the work that I'm doing is very valuable. So I want to say I appreciate you. And, as you guys are beginning to I guess just support me in a monetary way with the comments, with the like, with the subscribers. It really just lets me know that the mission that's over my life is really important. It's not just like something I'm doing just to be doing it. It really is an impactful work that I'm doing out here. So I want to just say thank you guys in advance, and I definitely appreciate it. On last night, London was able to go and get like face painted. We stayed in the line for like 2 hours. I had a client I had to meet with after that. So listen, if you are out here running a business, you are mothering, you are fathering, you are doing your father's business, you are on these people assignments, you are paying your bills, doing things that you have to do until you're able to do what your heart desires you to do. I want to give you encouragement on today because I'm doing the same exact thing and it's very hard. So as God continues to elevate me, as God continues to elevate you to new levels, to new career opportunities, educational opportunities, partnerships, knowledge, wealth, and all of that, continue to keep going. It's going to get hard. I am dog tired right now. You know, I just felt like out of body when I got up. I was like, you know what, God, today is going to be a blessed and prosperous day. Les Brown say, listen, every day is not going to be a good day, but there's some good in every single day. And I believe that with every fiber in me. So even though I was just like, listen, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what to do. I really don't be knowing sometimes, but God just filled my mouth every single time I get on here, and it's therapeutic for me. So I hope that you find that thing, you find your gift, you find your purpose, because it brings so much joy, peace, fulfillment, and abundance, and people will sow into you. Because each and every time I get a donation, I get a new client, I get a new subscriber, I'm just like, wow, God, you're blowing my mind, because I started doing this by from experiencing a life-changing event by losing my mom. I did this to keep myself motivated to start using my mental health and wellness master's degree. I wanted to figure out how was it all going to make sense. But in the beginning, I didn't know. So right now on your journey, you may not know how it's going to make sense. You may not know your resources. You may not know your educational opportunities, how you're going to make it happen, what grant opportunities going to come. You just don't know. Just press play and keep going. I just wanted to encourage you because I sometimes get tired. I get, like any other human being, I'm like, consistency is like breaking the flesh. So I wanted to encourage you on today. I do have I guess like a few things that I want to encourage you to do along your journey. And these are things that God gave me personally. Listen, Jessica, I need you to do these things. So I'm going to share them with you, and hopefully it will help elevate you in the kingdom and in your purpose and in with your family and just overall. It says be optimistic. So when you are optimistic, that means that you know everything will work out. I have came on here and told you guys 1 month I didn't even know how I was going to pay my rent. That's where I was going to stay. I see why so many people have that homeless story when they are chasing their dreams, when they are following the path that God have laid out. You don't know how you're going to make it all work. But when you have that optimistic attitude, when you have that prayer life, or you're like, God, I know you're not taking me on this journey for no apparent reason. He's going to be your resource. He's going to show you, even though you didn't know how it was going to happen, it's going to get done. Okay, so just know when you start that educational program, you're going to graduate. When you have that goal of purchasing a home, you're going to eventually get into that house. When you have the goal of weight loss, you're going to eat healthier. You're going to feel more prosperous and love the reflection looking in the mirror. Everything is going to work out. Yes, you're going to have challenges. Yes, you're going to have people that try to set these booby traps and holes for you to fall into. But you have to say, listen, Satan, get behind me. Get out of my way. You're not messing with a rookie spirit, okay? I have to do this same thing I'm telling you guys. As I'm being elevated, people will come into, they will come into the lane that you're trying to get into to make it more challenging, to create more bumps and more turmoil, and versus just making it smooth. So just already expect that, because Jesus told us, listen, it's not going to be easy. It's not easy doing the Father's work. Even he had to go into prayer and say, take this suffering, take this cup away from me. So the same thing with us. It's not going to be easy, okay? So just already prepare yourself. Even though you're optimistic, you're positive, you know everything's going to work out. Know that it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be tough, but you can do it. Just keep on the good things. Keep your mind on the positive things, and it's going to be easier for you to adapt that attitude if you don't quite have it just yet. Tap into your creativity. I don't know why that's happening every time I'm starting to record. But even that, distractions, listen. So tap into that creativity and make sure that you are being your authentic self. I watched a video with Tabitha Brown saying how she used to go to auditions, but she used to code change with her language. And a lot of people, they say, well, your voice is like a spokesperson's voice. I knew as soon as you open your mouth that you speak a certain way. I'm from the country, so I always spoke like this. Like, people don't even believe that I'm from Warren County, which is a very rural and small country area in North Carolina. People don't think that I'm from there, but I grew up there my entire life. But I've always been a standout type of person as far as the way that I spoke, the way that I behaved. I always behaved a little older. As I got older and more mature, I've always just been on, like, I felt like a business track on a higher level, but I didn't know how it was all going to make sense. But just be yourself, whoever you are. If you from the city, if you from the hood, if you from a big family, a small family, if you talk loud, if you talk country, if you got a squeaky voice, or if you have a deep voice, whatever it be, if you have a fair skin or dark skin, or, you know, be yourself however God made you. Somebody out there is waiting to see a person that looks like you, sound like you, present your information like you, the way that you have certain experiences that you've been through, to share those experiences to make your point. People are waiting for you. The person who has been through X, Y, and Z, they're waiting for you to press play on today, okay? So don't try to get online or start your business and make it mirror somebody else's business. That's not how it works. Yes, you can be inspired by people. Yes, you can take advice from people. Yes, you can, you know, try to get inspiration from people, but you are never going to be anybody else but yourself. And the sooner that you are able to embrace that, God can elevate you. God can begin to work on you so that you can do the works that he had for you. Surrender, surrender, surrender. I was just telling the queen last night on our call that I have to remind myself every day to be optimistic, to surrender, to keep from being distracted, to stay on a good beaten path with doing what I know I need to do. I can't participate in everything, neither can you, and still do the Father's business. But you are going to have to surrender your will over and over and over again. And it's very hard and challenging. So begin to trust yourself and let the natural energy flow. Just go with the flow of life. If something is feeling resistance, put distance between you and that thing and take a look at it. They say you can't see some if you're too close to the mirror, or, you know, that means that you need to take a couple steps back so that you can see the picture for what it really is. So I'm actually doing that with certain things in my life. I thought that it would serve me in a certain purpose. I thought that it would go with me in a certain season, but God will reveal to you, listen, take a couple steps back and look at it from a different lens and a different perspective. Start creating an action plan. Make good choices. Like I said, know that whatever goals you set out, they're going to work with you. They're going to work for you. They're not going to work against you. Think of some good things. Like I said, you're going to have to use your strength, and you are smart enough. You have been through enough experiences to make this thing happen. I was telling the queen last night, like, you know, you have a big calling over your life. I have a big calling over my life, and God will allow you to cross paths with people to show you how big it is. And sometimes we sleep on ourselves, or we think that we're doing a little work, or we're going to have a little house, or a little money, or a little health, a little influence. But God say, no, you need to expand your mind. You need to broaden your window, bust the bubble, like Steve Harvey say. You know, you're going to have to expand yourself so that you can begin to be the person that God designed you to be. You have a big calling over your life. The person watching this video, you have a lot of people attached to you. You're going to have to begin to get into your purpose. You're going to have to begin to trust yourself, to know that you are competent enough to do everything that you have in your heart and in your mind and your soul to do. God is going to bring you resources. Like I said, a couple months ago, I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent. God will elevate you. He will give you resources. He will give you connections. He will give you more influence. He will send people to send donations to you so that you can provide for your family. God has it all figured out. Once you surrender, stop playing your play. Running your play is not working anyway. I was running my play. Listen, it wasn't working. I was depressed. I was being treated poorly on a job. I allowed people to mess with my emotional intelligence. I was already defeated by losing my mom. I wasn't happy with my weight. I wasn't happy with some things that was happening in my relationships, with some of my friendships. It's been so many things that I'm just like, God, I surrender. I don't know how to figure all this stuff out. I shared another scripture that Jesus was telling us that, you know, even your closest friends, some of your family members, your brothers and sisters in Christ, your significant others, your co-workers, business partners, people that are close to you will try to kill you, will try to distract you. Everybody is not trying to get you, but you are going to have to realize that you are set apart in this season. So when people start talking foolish and start coming against whatever you're doing, just know that that's a part of the plan. That's in the Bible. It says that these things are going to happen. So don't be shocked like, these things happen. I don't know why people don't like me. It's because you are standing out. You're being unique. You're following your own tuition. You are following the purpose that God have over your life. You're not trying to do what everybody else is doing. The moment that you stop doing what everybody else wants you to do, people are not going to like you. They can no longer step all over you and benefit from you. People are not going to like that. So already have that in your mind. Stay optimistic on today. Know that it's going to work out. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. You have everything that you need to be successful. I'm going to get off and get on these people's assignment. God say, listen, call it an assignment, because when you get on these jobs, it's already an expiration date when you apply. He already, after you get the lesson, you can move on. And it happened just like that. He can restore everything in a snap of a finger. So it's really in your hands. If you're being disciplined, if you are listening, if you are trusting your own intuition and the Holy Spirit that's in you, get the lesson, do your purpose of why you're on that job or why you're on that assignment, as I call it, and move on and elevate in the spirit. God is not going to have you there a long time, wandering around in the wilderness, fighting with all these dark demons. God is going to elevate you once you get the lesson. You focus on everybody else. It has nothing to do with them. The reason why you still on that assignment that you own is because you haven't got the lesson. Once you get the lesson, you can elevate to a new level. I am a testament. Once I got the lesson off of one assignment, I'm elevating to a next level. Yes, you're going to be tired. Yes, you're going to be exhausted. Yes, you're going to have to fight for it. But you are the woman. You are the man for the job, okay? Y'all subscribe to the channel. Continue to like and comment. Share it out with anybody that you think may need this word on today, need this encouragement, need to adapt an optimistic attitude, a negative Nancy. This is a video you would send to them so they can get their mind right, so they will stop focusing on all the bad things that's happened to them and start using those experiences, because somebody out there waiting for them to share those testimonies so that they can learn and see how they got out of that situation. We're all here to help one another. Stop being shameful and guilty and feeling like embarrassed about sharing things that's happened to you. God brought you out of that situation so you can be a face for that challenge. So I'm going to get off. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a fabulous day. All Boston lip gloss, okay? I love y'all. Y'all continue to be encouraged. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. I'm going to be right back up here tomorrow with another mental health motivational word. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I can't tell y'all enough. All right. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day.